Hello guys, welcome back to another tutorial, another episode. In our last tutorial, what we covered was we designed this user interface where we add products. We just did a dummy aspect of it. We just created a field, add product, enter product title, enter product description, select color, select size, then add products. Now in this episode, I'll talk about how this button came here, how this button came about. This is what this button does. When you click on the button, it selects an image. It opens a gallery for you. Now when it said opens the gallery for you, pick an image. When you pick an image, you could just keep picking multiple images. You can keep picking multiple images, and you add them to your the items you want to add to your cart. Then after you're done, you can add, and you can also remove the images. So this is what this button does here. So let's just go to the coding. Okay, so what I did first of all was I created a button. I created a new raised button. Okay, let's just let's build this from the beginning. I don't really think it's going to cost us anything, so let's build it from the beginning, and let's go from there. Okay, so as you all know, okay, I'm taking this away from here. Okay, and let's save it. Now it's going to go out from there. Good. Okay, as you all know, if you want to add items to an app bar, you have to use call the actions. You have to call it through the actions. So what I'll do here, I'll just inside my app bar, I'll call actions. Now inside my actions, now I want to add a button that I'll click on. When I click on the button, it will when I click on the button when I click on the button, it will actually open our gallery for us. Then after opening our gallery, we'll be able to select images from our gallery. So to do that, what I'll just use a new I want to use a new raised button, a button that has an icon. Okay, good. Now on press, for now I'll just make it null. Then the icon, I'll put a new icon. Icons, sorry, new icon. Okay, sorry, it's taking an icon, so I'll take icons. Okay, then here I'll take I'll taking an icons dots. I want to use an add button. Okay, now the label of the icon, now I'll label it. I'll use a new, it's going to take a widget, new text, and I'll put add images, like so, and I'll save it. Okay, now this is how it is here. Now, okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to replace this null now with I'm going to replace it with I don't want it to be null, so I'll just put something close to null, but actually to make it not to be that null. Okay, now this is our button here, add images. Now I just want to beautify this add images a little bit. So what I'll just do here now is to I'll add some padding here. Okay, now inside this padding here, I want to just add a padding of 10 at all sides. Okay, that is quite alright. Then what I'll now do now is inside this our raise button, I'm going to give it a shape. So this shape, I'll give it a new border shape, and I want it to have a circular border, new circular border, or rounded rectangular. Okay, then I'll give the border radius a new border radius dot all. Okay, new border radius dot circular, and just want to give it a values of 10.0, and let's see. Okay, I can still make it 15.0. Okay, now it looks okay. So um now I can now decide to this add. I'll give the color, give the colors dot white. I'll give the colors dot white. Then after giving the colors dot white, I'll also give the text also a colors dot white, and I save it. When I save it, this is what we are going to have. We are going to have this. It's going to be white here. Then after that, now I just want to give this in a different background color. So I'll give it a background color of green. And I give the background color of green. I will still save it. Okay, when I save it, it gives me this background color. Now the next thing to do now is we have to import our library for adding images, and the library we are used for adding images is the image picker library. So if you come to your browser, you go to your pub spec dot your pub dot datlang dot org. Then search for image picker. Now when you search for image picker, this is the image picker library I'm using. So you come to installing and you copy it and use the latest version. So let me just copy this. Okay, now you click on pub dot get packages, so to be able to get the current package. Then once it's done, you see it here. Okay, it's done. So once it's done, the next thing you have to do now is just to, okay, we come down here now. I created a method. Pick image. Now this pick image simply, what it simply does now is, I created a file. Okay, I said I created a file is equals to file. I gave the file a name, is equals to await, because this is an asynchronous method. It's going to wait for us to pick the image and tell us and give us a response whether it has actually picked the image file or not. So now when I say file is equals to file is equals to image picker dot pick image. So let's just do this again. I will comment this. Okay, then this is what I will do. I will say file is equals to await image picker, okay, dot pick image. You can pick image, you can pick video with it. Dot pick image. Now to tell you the source, you have to just say image source dot camera or from gallery. So use your gallery. So this is exactly what we did up here. Now after that, now we now said if the image file is not equals to null, because sometimes it returns null. It returns null in the sense that when you open the gallery, and you don't select any image and you come back, it's going to return null. So I now said if file is not equals to null, so do something when the file is not equals to null. That is what this code actually means. Do something when the file is not equals to null. If the file is equals to null, don't do anything. Okay, so now I now created a list of files. I created a list of files and I said list file image file is equals to new list equals to new list. Okay, I created a list and gave it and assigned a file to it. I can still call it a list of files. So now for each time the image not equals to null, add the file to the add a new, I call it image file, add the file to the image file. Okay, now after adding to the image file, now I have a method I create, that is I have a list file also I created outside. I can cut this out of here and I'll show you what it does. Just paste it here. Okay, now this is the list file. It is outside this method. It's outside this function. So now, and I said for each time the file is not equals to null, let this image file add this file into this image file. Now if this image list is equals to null, if it's null, create a new list. If it's null, create a new list from this image list. Add to the image list already. Add to the image list. Now adding to generate a new list from that list. So this is what I said here. Image list is equals to new list dot from. Now when you check this dot from, it takes elements and tells you whether it is growable or not. It takes from a list of this is iterable elements. Is a list of elements. Now whether it is growable or not, it returns it as a list. So now just to create a new list. So what I basically did here was, for each time the image file is not equals to null, get a file parameter, just add it to a new file, create a file for it, add it to a new file. Now this file now is going to check first of all, and after that I will check if this image list is equals to null. If the image list is equals to null, create a new file from that file, from the image file, and make this image list growable, because I didn't initialize this image list. Now if this image list, now I said else meaning that if the image list is not equals to null, for each item inside the image file, add it to the image list. As simple as that. Check first of all if the file is not equals to null. If the file is equals to null, don't do anything. But if the file is not equals to null, create a new file for it, create a new list, a new list of files, then add that list of files into the image file. Okay, now we now have an image list that's declared outside. Now we now say if that image list is equals to null, if the image list is equals to null, image list is equals to new list dot from image file, then growable true. Else loop through the already existing file here, loop through the image file and get image file, loop through it and add all the items inside the image file to the image list. As simple as that. After doing that, we now set the state. Now that is for picking image. So now we now have to inside here we just have to put our method, this our pick image method here, and save. Okay, now let's try it. You see it has opened our pick image, so we'll pick an image and bam, it has picked the image. Now let me now explain to you what the layout that does this. So let's go down. Okay, now we now have this method I created here, also this widget I created here, multi-image picker list. Okay, now let's go into it. Wow. Okay, then this is what we did. Let me explain it from beginning. Okay, now this image file, now this widget takes in an image list, takes in a void callback, takes in an image and takes in a void callback. Now this void call takes in a list of file, which is the images, and a void callback, and this void callback is to remove image. Okay, now I now said here that if the image list is equals to null, if the image list is equals to null, or image.length, or the length of the image is equals to 0, return a new container. So it's just going to return a container, and this is what happens here. If delete here is equals to null and here is actually equals to 0, so this is what happens here. It return a new container that doesn't have anything. Else return a new size box. This is exactly what happens here. Now the else is what is going to happen here. It's going to return a new size box, 150 by 150. Okay, now this size box, this is the size box. Now this size box now takes in a list view builder. Now this list view builder takes in the image list length, the length of the images, which is just one I selected here. Now to now set the scroll direction of the images, which is horizontal scrolling. Now we now build the images through the item builder. We build the images through the item builder. So after building the images to the item builder, then we now have we now created a new container. A new padding. This new padding, we gave it a padding left and padding right, 3.0 3.0. Okay, now this, remember that I said initially that for you to add place items widgets on top of each other, you have to use a stack. Okay, now I want to place this circular delete image on top of this our on top of this our image file here, with these images we have displaying here. So all I had to do was to create a new container. Now this container now is the one that's holding this our image, and I gave it a height 150 by 150. And if you check here, you see that's a box decoration that has a color, and it has a border radius 15 that gave it this curve at the edge. Now this image, it now took an image, and this image now box fit cover, and the image now is a new file. It's now created, I created a new file from the image list, a new file from our image list, and the position of the file. Okay, a new file from an image list and the position from the file. Then also I now created okay, this is for the container. Okay, now I now created a circular avatar, which is this, that has a child, that is a clear, that is icons dot clear. Then when you click on this circular avatar, now I gave it a, it's wrapped inside an icon button. When you click on it now, it now does this method, remove image, remove new image at this particular position. It moves this image at this particular position. Now this is still inside, this are now wrapped inside a padding so as to look a bit smaller inside. So this is just what happens here. Please, if you get confused, let me know. Leave it in the comment box below. I will try to help you out properly. But just try to understand me. This is the content, this is our image, this is our container for the image. Takes in the width and height 150 150. I gave it a decoration, gave it a color, gave it the container a color, then gave the border radius of 15.0. then an image, inside the image, new decoration image, made the image to fit the cover. And also created this new image file, image list, then the index. Then this padding here, this circular avatar now is what handles the closing of the deleting of the images. Okay, now I now called this multiple image picker on top of this our size, on top of this our product title. Now I now assigned this image list to the image list earlier declared here in our code. So after assigning it here, now this remove, now I now have a method now, remove new image. This remove new image now is a method that handles the deleting of the image from a particular position, because there are so many positions. There will be different positions of images here. This is 0, this is 1. If you add another image, it will keep increasing. You should just keep increasing. So this remove image at position tells the, at this position in the, at this index, tells the code the position of the image you want to remove, whether it at 0 or at 1 or at 2. So if you delete at 0, it's going to remove at 0. So you come to this remove at 0. All you just does is to loop through the image list and remove at that particular position. Simple. After removing at that particular position, just set the state. So that's just how we were able to add images to our product, Then the next thing I just want us to do is to let us add price. We need to add price. We need to add the price here. We need to add the price here, and also few other things we need to add here. So to do that, we just have to come back and check what we have here. So what we have here now, we have a sub, okay, pink can, item name, we have rating, okay, we have the price, we have images, we have description, we have colors, we have sizes, sizes, description, and price. Okay, category. Okay, okay. Now you're building an item for adding products for your into your shop. You need to know the category of the products you're adding and every other thing. You need to know the product category and everything. So I think we just need to add it here also. So where we have these colors and everything, I'll just copy this drop down here. And also I would want to give this a new size box too. Okay, give it the height 10.0. Okay, then I'll paste it here, and I'll call it categories, product categories. Okay, let's see. Okay, now product category. Then this is what I have to build. I have to build our product category. I have to build our product category. The same thing I did. The same thing we did for these other ones. So it's the same procedure. It's the same procedure. It's the same thing. So it's just to we just copy these items, paste it down here, and drop down category. Okay, then here also now be here now will now be selected category. Okay, good. Now we'll also come here to build our drop down category and drop down build and get build our drop down category and all of that. So we need to do that. Sorry, size list. We have size list. We have color list. We need to have our category list also. We need to have our category list. Okay. Now the same thing we did here. We just come here and category list is equals to new list from local. Okay, here now we now have to just build our categories, different categories of our different categories we have, so we just we have to just create domain categories that we want. Local, just say local categories. Okay, local categories. Okay, now here now I'll now say select a category. Okay, now this category now will now be different categories. In shopping we have since since it's for girls, we have tops. Okay, we have tops, we have shoes, we have bomb shorts. Okay, we have jeans. Okay, we have bags. We could say makeups. Okay, we could also say okay, top, shoes. Here we could also come here and we could add tops, shirts. Okay, top, shirts, shoes, bomb shorts, jeans, makeups. Let's just leave these few categories that we have here. So now we'll just copy these local categories and we'll come back here and build and get from local categories. Then we just have to rebuild this so that it will do this for us properly. Okay, add products. Okay, I think this. Okay, drop down. Okay, category list, drop down sizes. Now we also have to give okay, our drop down categories. Okay, let me change it to categories. Drop down categories, then category list. Okay, so here now we'll change here to our drop down categories and selected category, and we save. We just have to rebuild this. Okay, let's see what is wrong. Okay. Here we also have to declare our selected category to be drop down 0. Okay, if you come back, click on here to tell you select a category. Okay, simple. I can still come here and say select product category, select product category. And still rebuild it, and to make it better. To make it better, select product category. Fine. Okay, then we the product not select product category. Have top, shoes, makeup. Something is wrong. Okay, it's null and it's not supposed to be null, so this shouldn't even be here. Save. I hope it's going to correct itself. Oh, let's just go back and try it again. This is bad. Let's rebuild this. Let's rebuild it also. Okay, select. It's saying items is equals to null, where drop down blah 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 is equals to 1. Something is wrong. Local categories, let's see. Category list is equals to new list, local categories, drop down categories, category list. Okay, selected color is equals to, okay, selected size is equals to journal sizes. Let's see what is wrong. Drop down categories. Sorry, it should be, we didn't create this thing. That was a problem. Change drop down category. Change drop down category. Then we now say selected categories equals to this. Okay, so inside this category stuff, we now here we change it to change drop down category. Okay, let's come here, paste it. Okay, let's build it again and see. Okay, let's check. Add products. Hooray, we are good to go. Everything is working fine. Okay, then let's also we need to add product title, description, and price. There should be price also. Product title, description, price. So these are things we just shouldn't forget. Let's just add it also. Probably after the product title, we give the price and give the description. That's still okay, depending on you. So product, I can say a product price, enter product price and save. Okay, so this is how we can this is basically the UI we are going to use for our code. This is the UI we are going to use for our code. So guys, now let's see what else we could do. Let's make this functional. Let's make this a bit functional. Let's make it a bit functional. Okay, now there's something I would love to try, but I've not really tried it. Let's see. Okay, Let's see. Okay, now let's create controller. Okay, there's something we call text editing controller. Okay, now we have our title, product title controller. I'll just call it product title is equal to new text editing controller. Okay, and I'll do this for the 1 2 3 items we have here. 1 2 3, sorry. Okay, product price, product description. Okay, then we will now come here now where we have our product title. I think we have created a controller for it. I'll call it product. I'll put it product title, which is for our product title. Then I'll also call our controller. I'll call it product price. Okay, then in our description also I'll also call it, and I'll call it product description. Okay, and I'll save. So now let us let's create this our function, and this function I'll call it add product. Okay, okay, add new product. Now the first thing I want to do now, I will say if I will check if product title dot text is equals to this, okay. I want to check for all this, and I'll put a return here because it shouldn't be empty. It should not be empty. So it shouldn't be empty. So what I'll need to do is I would want to make sure that once you click on add items, it will tell you which item is empty and which one is not empty. Which one is empty and which one is not empty. So guys, there is something we call bottom. Let me check. Okay, there's something we call bottom sheet. I've not used it before, but let me just check. Okay, show bottom model sheet context. I've not used this before. Let's see. Single child scroll view. So I call the function on tab gesture, return a new column. Okay, gesture on tab, do something. Okay, let me check. This. Let me see how this code works. Show button. Show button. Okay, let's go back. Okay, let me see. Okay, text. Okay, set here void button should show button should. Okay, then a new container void. Okay, we'll create a key, global key, and scaffold, blah blah blah, and define our bottom should void Now shows cover the current. Now let's create assistant dot show context this. Let's just okay. So okay, now let's just use the code what we use in our login. Let's use what we use in our login, and the same way we verified when our login information is null and when it's not null. That's just what we will do here. So also let's create our scaffold key. Let's copy our scaffold key here. Okay, paste it here. Then let's go. Okay, here now we say our product title cannot be empty, or we say product title cannot be empty. Cannot be empty. Same thing here. We'll just copy it. Here is for product price, and the last one is for product. The last one is for product description. Product description. Here is product price and product title. So we save. Okay, now our add products. Let's make our add products functional. So here we have a click button, and let's just make this functional. Okay, save. Okay, what's wrong? Okay, add products go for showing snack bar. Okay, it will show. Okay. Scaffold key and save. Okay, let's try it again. Let's add products. Something is wrong. Something is wrong somewhere. Okay, let's see. Let's see what happened here. Sync. Okay, verify login. Button click. Okay, it's my fault actually. I just stay messing around with the code. Let's see. Okay, product title cannot be empty, and so forth and so forth. Okay, now when you click on add product, it will tell you that the product title cannot be empty and all of that. So we are trying to make sure that we don't put empty variables inside our database, and also I also want to check this here. I want to add images first. I will say if image list dot is empty, okay, return also. Images cannot be empty. Product images cannot be empty. If you try it, if you click on, if you run the code, I have to protect it also. I'll say if image list is equals to null, or image list that is empty. Okay, try. Okay, image list cannot be empty, so we have to add images. We have to, after adding images, we check whether the title is empty, whether the product price is empty, whether the description is empty. Okay, then we have product category. If product category is equals to, if product category equals, okay, then also here I'll also say if selected category is equals to select product category, okay, please select a cat. I'll write please select a category, okay, and I have to return also. Same thing happens for the selected color and selected size. Apart from here, is going to be select a color, and here select a size. So let's try it. Okay, images cannot be empty. So supposing I make the images not to be empty, I click on here. Now image has been added. If I click on add here, I say product title cannot be empty. Inside product title, I say hello, hello product. Okay, add product price cannot be empty. And this product price, sorry, I forgot, this product price is text, so it should not, is number, so it shouldn't be this. So type, I will say text input type, um, um, text type, text input type, let's see, text input type. Okay, okay, now this price, I'll, okay, and check. So now tell you description cannot be empty, blah 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 blah. Okay, and this description doesn't have any maximum. Okay, now select a category. You select tops, or to tell you select a category also. No way. Okay, please select a color, and please select a size. Okay, today please select a color. Now you select a color, and today please select a size, and then you select a size. Voila, it tells you that it's done. So now the next thing now we now have to do now is to add images to, is to add this data now to the database. That's the next thing we will have to do. So for now, we've successfully built this our add product section where we'll be able to add images and every other thing. So guys, um stay tuned for my next tutorial. It's going to be coming shortly. There we are going to add this to the database because we are done with our add products. So whenever we click on add products, it's going to add a product and populate it on the database, and we'll see it there. So please, thank you guys for watching. If you have any question, please don't forget to ask. Leave your comments in the comment box below. And please, if you're watching this video for the first time and you've not subscribed, please subscribe to encourage me produce more tutorials. And don't forget to like, don't forget to share. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for my next tutorial.